Heather with Ideas to Come, here with you with my first DT project for Kitty Scrap Post. And I changed my sign, as you have seen, and I put on here Designs for Kitty Scrap Post by Ideas to Come, because that's what it is. And I altered a cigar box, and first I started with tissue paper, and I'm going to put at the end of the video I'm going to put all pictures of everything that I used. Tried to get everything that I used on here. I covered it with tissue paper. That's my favorite method. And then back here I have two different pages of her papers, and this is the Love Struck is what I used, and this is what you get. These are the papers, and then you also get a bunch of cutouts. If you you can purchase the whole kit, or you can purchase portions of the kit. Sorry guys. And this is the postcards, so that's what you get in the kit. And so I have one paper. It's really hard to see because I covered it up. I have one piece here, and then I have one tear over here, and I covered it all up, so sorry about that. And then here I got a little carried away with the flower spray. A lot of these flowers, I made these flowers here over the weekend, these little paper flowers, and the rest of them are from my Etsy shop. This is from my Etsy shop, and I'll put the link down below for that as well. And then I just put some of that feathery trim underneath the heart, and this I cut out of the papers. And let me see if I can show you here where I got that from. It's on the paper. Oh, here it is. It's on this one sheet here, and you can see it down at the bottom right here, and I just fussy cut it out and attach that, another one of my flowers. Trying to make sure that you guys have the light. And I put some gemstones here. These are recollection gems and a cameo. I put a cameo here. One of my butterflies, which I Mod Podge glossy accented with it. Not glossy accent, it's a Mod Podge gloss. I used my Martha Stewart punch. Sorry about that. This is a fan that's also in the paper, and I fussy cut it out, and it's on that same page, I believe. Right there. Oops. Right there where my thumb is. And I fussy cut it, and I put stickles on it, and then I put one of those feathers around the top and put one of my flowers. And then this is one of the stems that I had created. This is a chipboard piece, and what I did is I gessoed it, and then I used my my distress ink, the red brick. I used that on everything. I distressed everything in the red brick. I alcohol inked this this little thing that says Divine on it. It's like a little necklace, a bead, and then I put this picture of this lady. I fell in love with her. She is so beautiful and so soft. That's her there. And like I tell you, what I loved about this is I can make them whatever size I needed them. In fact, I'll share some more with you on that. This is just a metal piece that I also gessoed, and then I did the red brick on it as well. This is some Recollections bling on the front and on the side. And I figured since I did so much to the top of the box, I really didn't want to do any more to the sides. So I left it alone. On the inside, I papered it, both the top and the bottom. I also left this alone as well. I was going to decorate, and I said no, because I don't want to take away from what's inside the box. And this is it. I made a binding album to go in the box. And what I did is I have some seam binding, and I show at the end of the video where I purchased my seam binding. So I attached the seam binding. Let me go back to the front here. I just put some seam binding, some of that eyelash trim, different colors of seam binding and eyelash trim. And then right here I attached a bird cage. I also alcohol inked that as well. And so I made the charm for on here. It just has the two binder clips. I put some flat back pearls around. I like this black on here, so I wanted to accent that. So I put the flat back pearls. This is a white trim that I had purchased from Joann's a while back, and I also inked it up with the red brick to match. And I put some of my these I bought from Elizabeth Beauty Bomb Bomb one and a while back, and this is one of the ladies also in the paper stack. This is her here, and I just took my spell binders and cut her out. I also fussy cut this flower out and attached it. And on the inside I had this pretty acrylic trim, butterfly trim. This is a button that I had previously. I've shown you guys in a video how I just did the button, put the gemstone on top. This is one of my wooden pieces, the biscuits. I used to talk about those a lot. And I had Mod Podged an image from Graphic 45 on there. This is just a chipboard piece that I had in my stash. A butterfly. This is a Recollections butterfly, and I put some stickles around the edge. I also distressed all the edges with the red brick. This is another wood piece that I gessoed and then did the red brick. This is a postcard from the collection. You can just purchase the postcards if you'd like. This is this one here. And then I made some tags out of the collection also. These are in there as well. Trying to see where they're at. They're here somewhere. I know they're here. Oh, here's this one here. And then the flowers. There's the flower there. The same flower that I have here. And then the card. So that's those. And I just punched those with my We Are Memory Keepers chomper, edge chomper, and I did the scallop, and I forgot what this one's called, and then I tied some seam binding on there so that they could write something on those. On the next page I did a little envelope from the collection. I fussy cut it out. I printed it out on cardstock, and then I fussy cut it out, and then I just cut this part out to attach these two tickets, which aren't from the collection. These are from the Romantic Bride collection that I had purchased from her before, from Luisa Diaz. And then I have some of my flowers here, and this corner piece, I actually traced that from a metal corner. It was really big. So I traced that out of the paper collection, and then I edged it with the red brick. And this is just a spot for a picture, and I put this here so you could see that a picture could go there as well on the other side. And then I have a little bird here. It's a metal piece, and I alcohol inked that to go with it. This is some trim that I purchased from Craft Supply 1. Then this bird cage is also from the paper. There is a lot of elements on this mini album that are in the collection, so I use a lot. And I tell you, I love the fact that I can make it, print it, and make it like these I had too big and I had to go back and I made them smaller. So it was really nice that I was able to do that. Here I just cut out a piece of the paper and I used my edge, not die, my edge punch. I added a couple of leaves, which I put some white acrylic paint on to kind of fade it away because it was really bright. And then some of the flowers from my Etsy shop. And then these are just journaling tags, or if you want to write something on there. As well as the end here, I put a couple little tags. This postcard is actually from that other collection. And this is just a little card I had in my stash. And I like that it kind of matched the colors. So that's it. This is the back. And I made a few mistakes, but you can't tell because I covered them up. I'm learning a lot of that with the other ladies. So there's my box and my mini album for my first DT project for Kitty's scrap post. Thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for all the products that I used